Hey guys, welcome back. Going back to some highlights of rugby here. We're gonna watch Wales versus Japan. This is from Quilter Nations series. They're not great about showing the uh reason for the yellow cards, but it is what it is. So I will link this video in the description along with a link over to Patreon. I just started In Betweeners over there. If you're interested in watching full episode reacts to that series, you should absolutely go check it out. There's also reacts to videos that I don't put here on YouTube, so you can check those out over there. There will also be a link of how you can support the channel here on YouTube if you're able to do so and you enjoy the content that I put out. Consider doing it. Does get you some extra perks, like being able to see videos before anybody else does, along with commenting on those and you know, getting replies. A lot of times it's so picky choosy of what comments I see and what I can actually respond to. And it doesn't even show me sometimes what video, but usually if you can do it on these videos before they go public, I almost always see it and you can respond or react to it. So if that's something that appeals to you, go check it out. There's a bunch more extra perks too that come with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this game. I'm gonna root for Wales in this one. Going for you guys, and let's do it.
So something of a day of reckoning for Wales in some respects. The phrase must win, a little overused, but perhaps today is relevant. Wales in their change strip of white, playing from left to right. And the ball claimed by Uluviti. And once more, they try to break the resistance of the Japanese. Now then, Edwards throws the dummy, still on his feet. Oh, sensational.
But this man, just watch here, off the back of this ball, you think they're going to drive, it's the dummy drive. This numbers to the line, isolates the defender, one-on-one Rainwright. You kind of think Dan Edwards would maybe pull the trigger a bit early here, but he fights to stay on his feet, uses his footwork, that little bit of magic.
Yeah, persistence. Go, buddy.
Gets him under the stick, 7 points of Wales.
Saito has to do better there at number 9 and the one-on-one.
Penalty advantage. Japan with free ball here. Little blast from Lawrence. Yazaki spreads it wide. Wonderful. Ishida into the corner. And Japan...
Whoa, that was a little guy. That was a good throw. That was good. That was a good try.
Exploding into life.
Isn't it? Here we see how often in rugby now this is about the scraps. You're going to get that competition in the air, and it's Japan on this occasion that react furthest. Riley keeps the ball. He thinks he's going to kick it. Keeps the ball in hand. Sato puts him on the front foot, draws in 3-4 defenders, and it's just easy then, isn't it? Probably a bit too easy for Wales' liking how far they get the ball.
And an excellent try, followed by a very fine conversion.
You have a duty of care. The player never has the ball. You hit him off the ball. Yellow card, off-field review.
Japan down to 14 with Uluviti.
At least we got to hear him. So he hit a player that didn't have a ball, so maybe a late hit.
Number 8. Okay, you are upright. Okay, you do make head contact. So it's a yellow card and an off-field review.
14 becomes 13. And that's dropped by Tamafusa. Wales on the counter now. Rees-Zammit throws the dummy, heads through the hole. Rees-Zammit cruising through the gears now. Stays on his feet, rides the challenge of Lee. And then is brought down and the ball goes forwards. And the moment passes. A little flash of that lethal pace.
Okay, so we have a decision. The clean out is dangerous and it does make contact with the player's head. It's a yellow card and it goes for an off-field review.
So for the third time today, yellow card brandished. Josh Adams, the first of the Welshmen to trudge off. Firing it wide.
So wait, do they only have like 13 people now?
A ricochet, Plumtree's close. Williams sends it out and Reece Zammit has it.
Call for a second, Maxwell knocked that on. Looks like it probably went back. Obviously,
it's a fine kick, a fine conversion. A chip and run, but it's taken smartly by Saito. Sets off for that short side, little dummy for Makisi, and then the kick blocks and touch found. Still they punch tight to that ruck. Makisi for Shimokawa. Makisi again, low and hard and over. Let's put Japan back in front.
Yeah, Japan, they sort of throw that ball to the front, and Derry Lake does really well. You can see he reads that play. They go for a shift drive around the front. But that's just one-on-one. Reece Carey just lets him slip past Makisi, who's been excellent all afternoon, as you said, Ali. He has provided so many hard meets.
Those are some cool tattoos he's got on the backs of his legs. How about that hurt?
But he comes onto that ball with momentum, runs at a bit of space.
Clock ticking.
Yep, just in time.
In the nick of time. Takes the 2 extra. Williams across the face of the defence, and Tompkins wrapped up in the tackle by Lawrence. Back to that shorter side. Williams, Tompkins!
obvious tactic from Wales, isn't it, when they get into opposition 22, not going the same way, they're flip-flopping, and it's that flat ball across the shape, across the face of 2 or 3 forwards that does the damage. Thomas Williams is one of his strengths, picking the ball up, looking, sending numbers to the line. It's often the centre, this case Nick Tompkins, across the faces those decoy runners, soft shoulder, gets into the sticks. That is impact, straight on the park.
And Edwards makes it 7 points and takes Wales back in front as this seesaw match continues.
A yellow card and go for an off-field review and not a permanent red card.
Hawkins to the bin, and significantly hero for a day.
That's the win. That's the end. Good job.
The roar says it all, and from the jaws of defeat, Wales claim a priceless victory. Wales claim a priceless victory. Backs against the wall, right up against it. They have come 90 metres upfield, and in Jared Evans, they have found a man with ice in his veins. Sensational finish, with potentially huge ramifications for Welsh rugby. A victory, finally, here in Cardiff, after more than 2 years. And a first international victory for Steve Tandy. Full-time Wales.
That's awesome. I like rooting for the underdogs. And Monster Wales has kind of been trying to rebuild and get their team together, which I can sympathize with as a Panthers fan. We're finally like getting our stuff together. Next year's supposed to be like our year, but we're already like in playoff hunt right now. We're getting there. You guys will get there too. You gotta get these wins. Gotta learn how to win, right? So, great video. Good job, Wales. Good job. All right, thanks guys for watching. Have an awesome day.